Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new here, hi, my name is Natasha and it's fantastic to have you here. For today's video, we are unboxing and taking a look at the Celtic Healing Oracle, 64 cards and a guidebook by Rosemarie Anderson with illustrations by Susan Dorf. This retails for $19.99 in the US and $24.99 in Canada, published by Destiny Books. So thank you so much to Destiny Books for sending this deck our way to see today. As always, in the description box below, I will link where you can legitimately purchase this deck should you want to. And whilst you're there, I do have a link tree that will provide you all of my social media links as well as my Etsy shop where I do private readings. All right, let's get into it. Okay, so in this Oracle deck and guidebook, Rosemarie Anderson interprets Celtic myths and legends to create an Oracle system of 64 cards featuring symbols from the ancient Celtic ways of knowing. The symbols represent 3,000 years of Celtic culture and history derived from archaeological excavations of Bronze and Iron Age Celtic sites throughout Europe and from the myths, folk tales, and fairy traditions still flourishing in rural Ireland, Scotland, and Wales. The symbols of the cards represent cauldrons, spirals, leprechauns, fairies, animals, trees, the wondrous child, the sacred king, Cyrnos, the antlered god, the Morrigan, the raven goddess, Tir na Nog, the blessed isles, and other imagery and figures from Celtic lore. All right, let's get into it. Oh, look at the back of the cards. How fun. Okay. Let's just take a look here and see if there's any pertinent information we need to know. Introduction to the Celts, how to cast this oracle, and then the card interpretations. All right. I love that each card has a page number. Lots of info. This is awesome. So if you aren't familiar with any Celtic lore or history, this gives you an overview here. Awesome. Okay, depending on your spiritual tradition or meditation practice, it is usually best to consult the oracle after a period of meditation, prayer, or reflection. Because this oracle system seeks to see the unknown patterns behind the circumstances of your life, it is usually best to ask questions about a specific situation, event, or relationship. Vague questions render vague answers because it may be difficult to know to whom or what a symbol might refer in interpretation. I typically ask questions about the essence or nature of a particular circumstance and then bid the oracle to comment freely. Awesome. Okay, so there's more information on how to use it. We have some card spreads. So we have a 3-card spread, the year ahead, Celtic cross, spiritual development, and then it goes into the cards. Awesome. Okay, we'll come back to the guidebook after we look at the cards here. They're a nice size. There's that back. I love that. Very vibrant. They're gloss. Oh, the cardstock is actually nice. It's not too thin. It's thinner than what I was expecting it to be, but that's a good thing. I typically like to lean on the side of thinner because they're easier to shuffle for me specifically. But they're nice and flexible. There's still some firmness to it. All right, so we have a number up top, the title, and then a keyword. Ooh, they glide really nice. Very minimalistic art, and I kind of like that. It's refreshing. And if you hear the rain, it is currently pouring outside. It's very nice and soothing. like that. Very straightforward. I think this would be great if you're trying to learn more about Celtic mythology and folklore, history, the symbols that they used, still may use today. This is a really neat example about a black and white deck that can be creative, different, but still readable. Oh, water horses. Well, I'm excited to get to know the guidebook a little bit better. That's pretty. So neat. I love that. Leprechauns, oh my goodness. Oh, I love. Willie of the Wisp. Oh, yay. Just all sorts of sounds in the background. I do apologize. This is really neat. I like all of the different topics that it's touching on. This can be a learning deck as well as a very versatile deck. I feel like it would be a very good self-care deck for healing. I like that one. There's a lot of cards here too. Fun. I like how it's almost abstract with each card. The art is, you know, a little, it's not so defined, and I like that. It kind of allows your intuition to kind of see what it needs to see. I like that one. Oh. Fun. Pretty. All right, let's see how it shuffles. Oh, yeah. They glide really well. They're slipping. They're gliding so well. Okay, let's try it this way. Yeah. All right, let's get a card to read, please. Okay, we're going to read for the Fairy Winds Harvest. So 86. Ooh, yay. So, harvest, invoking reciprocity. Reciprocity. That word I can never say just correctly the first time. The whirlwinds of late summer are the fairy hosts out making their appointed rounds. At harvest time, bustling fairy winds pass over the countryside as though searching for hay, corn, and the animals they need. Haystacks and heaps of corn are lifted into the fairy winds. The fairy hosts raise the high winds to take what they need. If you choose this card, your life will be enhanced by giving some of your money, talents, and time to worthy causes and spiritual endeavors. Numerous indigenous cultures have elaborate rituals for redistributing wealth. In the Christian tradition, tithing is a traditional and often misunderstood term for giving back to creation from the fruits of our labors. In this oracle, the fairy winds signify the otherworldly powers taking a portion of the harvest to support the needs of the spirit world. Because the spirit world constantly acts on our behalf, returning a measure of our resources to the spirit world is honorable and wise. In doing so, a sense of generosity and reciprocity with the natural world will gradually extend to everything you do. You might also need to let go of aspects of your life that you have treasured but that are no longer useful to you or others. Letting go of them will allow other talents and resources to emerge. Okay, I think this is fun. I think this is insightful. It also gives a bibliography. Wow. I think this was well thought out. I think that this has definitely a value to it, and it's pretty inexpensive for what you're getting here. There's a lot of info here that I cannot wait to pour over. I feel like this is a very original and different Oracle deck, and I think that it's definitely well thought out, well presented. Honestly, I think you can use this for a lot of different ways. But I think for me, I think definitely just as a learning tool to begin with, because I don't know or I'm not familiar with some of the items that were presented here. So that would be fun. And then also as just like a personal deck for me, daily pull would be great with this deck too. Confirmation deck, whatever you choose to use with this Oracle, but it even says it in the name, healing. I think this is definitely great for that. So with that being said, thank you so much for Destiny Books to send this deck our way. I really appreciate it. It's beautifully done. Now I'm going to turn it over to you guys. What do you think about this deck? Is this something that you're excited about? Are you just now hearing about it? Is this something that you think you would use on a daily basis? Or is this a pass for you guys? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comment section below. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. If you have not done so already, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell on your way out of this video. That way you will never miss an upload from me. And it really helps the channel out too, as it pushes us in the algorithm more. So thank you guys so much for being here. I will see you in my next video. Bye-bye.